Are you sick and tired of playing on some fucking stupid ass Roblox FNF engine? Well, fear no longer, because I got a solution for you. This time, we're diving deep. Because I found a Roblox game that actually doesn't have a shitty ass fucking Roblox FNF engine, called Rappability Test, or for short, RAT. This game for once doesn't follow the same formula as Marvelous, Sig, and Good. It follows Sweet, Fresh, and Good. Well, the good part stays, but basically at least they're trying to be original, which I always appreciate. Even the animations on the shit, like when I first played it, I thought like, you know what, it's like a little bit over the top, but you know what, when having the options and stuff like that, like the settings set to a certain thing, like that's amazing. I can actually optimize my shit and make it so I can like the game and play it, you know, competitively. To some extent. I mean, I'm not gonna go fucking Roblox to be competitive. Besides the good-ass engine, which a lot of people complain about because they keep getting a fresh, because when I usually play rhythm games on Roblox, it feels like I'm trying to hit early so I can get the maximum rating, which is Marvelous usually. But no longer with that Roblox game. I still like want to have a setting where I can see the hitbox, because I'm like genuinely curious on where you have to hit to get like a sweet, a fresh, and like a good or something. And even like the lower ratings. Like where's a miss, you know? Anyways, continuing to actually explain the game. This game features pretty much anything that you will see in other Roblox games, but now with cleaner design. They also have missions, which I'd never seen in a fucking FNF game before, which I find quite nice. They also have a gacha system. You can get these like cheatars or whatever they're called, which is the currency system in the game, pretty easily. Like you just play a little bit. Like I got 30,000 by just playing for like an hour or two. Quite amazing, if I say so myself. But besides following a more unique set of stuff, and also there's an ADHD option that adds these little indicators for when the notes are gonna come. And also a little timer from, you know, when the break is over and stuff like that. Like, I really just like this game. And how it also supports the people with ADHD, because no other game has done that before. Like, I'm way too ADHD for this. Like, I'd be fucking multitasking and talking to 3 people at once while playing this goddamn game. Also, they don't let you overhold the long note. What I mean by that is basically, if you press a long note and you're not, like, releasing in time, you get a bad rating. But I've never seen a Roblox game actually, you know, fucking hold you accountable for like not fucking, you know, releasing a long note in time. So I can give this a lot of plus points. Plus, you get sort of better at the game. Like I've seen myself get better even though I play fucking Osumania and Quaver only. But anyways, actually comparing some Roblox FNF games to this game, we have Friday Night Block Sync. This game is actually also full of customization. It's just like here again, they use the same concept of if you hold a long note and you don't release, you just hold the long note until you fucking the song's over or something like that. You don't get a bad rating. When you release, you still get a good rating, if even any. I don't even know if you get a rating when you release. But fact is that you can still overhold the note, which as of for RAT, it don't do that. It lets you, it punishes you for holding too long. I like that, because now I can actually practice long notes within a Roblox game. So it's just good practice. There's a Marvelous rating, but you can toggle that in the settings, and it doesn't give you more points, which I kinda like, why does it even exist in the first place? Like, just to see how accurate you hit, just make it so that, you know, people get more points when hitting a Marvelous, and less when you hit a Sick or something. I think that would be a great system to put in place. Now, as for customization, again, like I said, it's very customizable. You have a lot of notes and a lot of animations, but I just think most animations suck balls. Like, some of them are like really well made, but it just like, it feels like one of those fucking rip-off Unity games. As for RAT, they just kind of use like your character as like the main selling point for the animations, you know. Honestly, prefer it that way because I don't want to have a fucking new model, you know, adjusted to myself, you know, so I can be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, I don't like that type of stuff. Just keep it normal. Just keep it me. But again, this is complete preference. Now, the reason why I prefer the gacha system is because it's new. It's unique. It's not in every single Roblox game you've ever seen, including the missions. Like, the missions are very well done in RAT. Like, it actually feels I'm making progress. And the dopamine that hits whenever you like collect that fucking reward, like goddamn, unmatched to any FNF Roblox game out there. Anyways, next one, Funky Friday. The probably second FNF game. I'm not exactly sure when it comes to Roblox. Okay, I just know that basically FNF was the actual first Roblox game there was, and then I just remember Funky Friday being the second one. Funky Friday holds that nostalgia factor. What the fuck you did back in the days and how good you are now and whatever. Point is though, the engine sucks balls. I could be hitting 60 ms. I'm still getting a 6. Like that's 100% accuracy for that game. 60 ms. That is so bullshit. The point is, even if it's like under 50 ms, it's still balls. Like I shouldn't be getting any reward when I'm hitting 50 ms, or dare I say 40 ms. Here again, RAT wins the contest of, you know, what is stricter and what is like more profitable when it comes to getting more skill in the game. I think that, you know, when you hit more accurate just in general, like you learn the patterns better. When I'm playing Funky Friday, like I'm still hitting, you know, accordingly to the game, pretty decent in certain hard songs, even though I'm not even hitting the fucking notes properly. I'm still getting like a Sick or a Good. Like a Good is still a decent, you know, rating if you don't hit it constantly. And I get it's the second fucking like FNF Roblox game there is, but they could have updated the engine multiple times. Instead, it's just this rotting piece of garbage that's just there, and I don't like it, because even when I like hit notes accurately, sometimes it just feels a little bit wonky. Like I'd be hitting the notes perfectly fine, but suddenly I don't know, the whole column is just fucked, and I'm suddenly hitting all bad apparently. But this is all fixed in RAT, where there's a way better system in place to, you know, take your skill skill to the maximum and, you know, actually see how good you are at the game. Because when you actually play all the patterns perfect and you actually are good at the game and you know what you're doing and you're pressing the buttons accordingly to the beat, you suddenly get a 99.99% instead of a full 100. Why? Because you hit like one note on fresh. But it's fine because it shows you still have something to work on. And I find that awesome. Those are the two main comparisons I've had to say here. There's not really much else like Roblox FNF games I really know of. I just hope they would add something like rates to the game or something like that to get the skill part of the game actually going way more. You know, make it expand a little bit more. Because sometimes I do be on, you know, rad and I don't really have songs to play. That's why I don't really play the game in general. I just have more songs on Fighting at Blocks, for example, and the engine is still like decent. I'm not saying all the other games suck balls. I'm not trying to make this video just a thing where I complain about, oh my god, every single other game sucks dick. I'm just saying that the rad system is my favorite one out of any other game because I've never seen something like this before in Roblox. So I'm not necessarily just bashing on these developers for being so quote-unquote bad. I just wanted to make a point how every single other FNF game basically sucks each other out, even though you can obviously be a bit creative when it comes to this, like how you can clearly see it in rad. I hope they update the game more. I hope they don't lose the interest that they, you know, most other Roblox devs have, because I really like the game itself. I really like how they put it out there, and I really like how there's warnings. There's like also like there's the smallest bit of details in the game. I just hope they don't make this game a one runoff and then they just piss off forever. So yeah, that's about it. If you want to get good at 4K rhythm gaming, then I would suggest you play that game because it's really good. It's amazing actually, and there's also a matchmaking system. I've only lost once to a person before because most people have that shitty ass muscle memory of probably holding the long note too long. Anyways, that's all I had to say about a rant. If I forgot something about the game I should like mention in the comment section or something like that, just make a comment. I'll most likely read it because I read all my comments. Besides the negative ones, unless it's criticism, then I will read it with all my time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.